Watching this video, I'm gonna be showing you how you can make your own Begleri by yourself, just with like two things, and it's really easy and simple. You don't need to you can just buy these things here, which are like, I don't know, 50 cents each, or you can just use hex nuts, like any size you really think you need, and then like maybe around this long of rope that I'm holding here, like 2 feet. You'll be cutting off the ends at the very end, so I don't think you'll need all of it. I'm just going to cut right here to start. And then I'll cut right here. So you have this rope here. And then, if you want, you can take your lighter and you can solder off one of these ends. Solder, I mean melts. Oh shit. I do a shit job. That was pretty bad. Let me do it again. You lick your fingers and you can shape it. Fuck me. You don't burn yourself ever. I burn myself a lot. And then that way, like, it won't this white stuff in the middle of your paracord won't ever come out if you just do one end. But you'll be cutting it, so I don't want to waste my time doing both ends. So to start, you'd want to do a loop like this. You'd want to go around and over this, and then back around, or I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Back around, back around here, like this, so you can see that. And then through this loop you made, and then under there, and over there, and then you can just pull through that, and then do whatever you can to just like get all that slack out of there. Sorry if this is bad, I'm doing this at like 3 in the morning, just because I want to. If I get a considerable amount of likes, like 20 likes or something, I might do like a more complicated one of a Begleri. You can check out my previous video of me using one of these. I used these exact beads on a different one, on this string here, which is super worn out from use, as you can see. And all this string is really cheap. Like, you can buy like 25 feet for like $5 or something. I wouldn't recommend using the nylon paracord because it's more stiff and it's harder to like play with it, and it's more for like use in like camping and survival stuff, not really what we're doing here. Okay. Next, what you want to do is you would want to measure it out. So I like to measure it by stretching my hand out all the way and then holding it like that center length is the length of your hand. So I'm gonna pinch right, or I don't need to have that length yet because this one is different than the others. But for other Begleri, that's a good sizing, like for your finished product. And then let's make another one of these knots at the other end. So back around and then over through this loop, under, and then over through this loop again, and then pull it. And then I see how this would be way too big here. I want to make this smaller. So wait, let me And I use this knot because it looks nicer at the very ends. Like if you see here, it kind of makes like a button kind of knot thing. That's what it's called. It's like the simplest button knot you can have. So I'm just gonna winch this out. Little wet by little. This is actually a lot. Oh yeah, let's pull this. You see, I was lucky and I made it perfectly sized here. Oh, I need to make this tighter. Let's see if it's still the right size. Yeah, so it's basically the right size. So now what you want to do is you want to cut right like at the end, maybe like 2 millimeters of stuff, so you can just melt it down. I think my finger's gonna blister later. That was pretty hot. And then you want to melt right there. And then push it down with the side of your lighter. And then you see it's all like flattened on there, all nice and stuff. That'll go for that side, and then for this side you do the same. It's so hot in my room. Jesus Christ. I have another idea. I could probably do a setup video in the future. If anyone would actually want to see that. I don't know though. Not sure if people care. I have a pretty normal looking setup. Kind of looks cool. Yeah, so this is this set here. It's kind of like the hydras in like the titanium hydras from Around Square, that website. But if you don't really want to spend $50 on a pair of these, then I would really suggest making these. And if you liked this, or if you're gonna make this yourself, please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.